Oh, you chemistry legends. Let's write out the names for these ionic compounds. Now, these ionic compounds, you'll note, contain iron and chromium. And iron and chromium are metals that are in this transition set, or this D block that's in the bottom of the valley right here. So we have to tweak the name just a little bit for some more information for the reader. Now, to start off, to write the name, same kind of rules apply. We have Fe for iron, so it's going to go first, and we're not going to change nothing about that name, iron. And we have an atom, chlorine, Cl, so we're going to change the ending to "ide," so it's chloride. Now, iron on the periodic table is about right there on the periodic table. Now, note that it's not in one of the columns we refer to, that we mostly refer to in Gen Chem. Atoms having a +1, +2, or +3 common charge. Metals that are in the transition block, or the D block, they can be multivalent or have different charges. So like a +1 or +2. Iron can be +2 or +3, are two of its common charges here. So we need to tell the reader what is the charge of iron in our naming system. Now, we tell the charge of that metal by using Roman numerals in between right here. So let's look at this right here. What is the charge of this iron atom? This chlorine has combined with the iron atom, and overall they have a charge of 0. So this negative charge here overall, chlorine is in this column and has a -1 common charge because it'll accept 1 extra electron. So, and we have 2 of them, so that means that we have a total charge of we have a total -2 over here. So this must be +2 for them to cancel each other out. So we use a Roman numerals II to say that that is iron 2 chloride. Chromium oxide. That's most of the name right there. We don't change the name of the metal, and the non-metal, we change the ending to IDE. And again, because chromium is in this D block in the center of the periodic table, chromium, about right there. Boron, yep. Chromium is inside of this D block or transition metal block. We need to tell the reader what the charge is on the chromium. So oxygen is in a column where the atoms often have a -2 charge. So 1 oxygen is worth -2. We have 3 oxygens, so that is a total of -6. So we have a -6 contribution. We have, and let me kind of write this out because I think this is very helpful to do this. I should have done this. -2, -2, -2. So that's -6 total here. Chromium, we have 2 chromiums. Now, these 2 chromiums are going to be equal in their charge. So they're both going to be pluses because they're both metals. And so it's plus question mark, plus question mark. And they have to cancel out the -6 over here. A common mistake young learners will make is they'll make these -6. Well, that's +12 overall, +12 compared to -6. It can't be +6 over here. Individually, they are +3. So that way we have a +6 total and a -6 total. So we say this is chromium with a Roman numeral 3 oxide to tell the charge of the metal that is present. Thank you.